Well, let's see what coming attractions we've got. So, Fantastic Four news has Ralph. Is it Innocent or Nailsin? Or just Nailsin? I don't know. Seen the guy in a lot of stuff, but he's going to be Galactus. So, and that's where this is from Hollywood Reporters. He'll be playing Galactus. So they flat out said who he's cast as. And well, the good news is he's a man, British actor, so that's always a plus. It just is. And hopefully they'll outfit him in gear similar to the comic book source, because I don't recall him actually eating the planets. Like he would drain the life force. But anyway, the more far afield you get from the source material, the worse you'll be. They are already doing that with, a female Silver Surfer. I suppose there could be multiverse shenanigans at play. Maybe there is a male Silver Surfer somewhere in there and that sort of thing. But hopefully Galactus will at least look like Galactus. And, best of luck for Ralph here. But also, John Malkovich will be in the movie, and Paul Walter Hauser. It does sound familiar, but I'm blanking on it at the moment. But we don't know who they're playing or anything. Malkovich could be a really old Silver Surfer. He's already bald, But no, I don't think that's the case. So anyway, there you go. They're adding more, and apparently they will start filming. This summer, midsummer. Well, we're almost there in England, so there you go. Fantastic Four coming along, but already bad signs of what it could be. And if the rumor of a female Silver Surfer came true, which it did, then the other rumors might be true too, where Reed Richards is just going to be portrayed as crap. It's nothing on Pedro playing the role, but the direction, and Sue Storm will be the real leader and all that. If they do something like that, just forget it. And odds are that's exactly what they're going to do. There's no signs of any hope. The obvious right thing to do is, well, obvious, but good luck on that happening. So meanwhile, because of all the mistakes they've made and the terrible shape they're in, Warner Brothers and Disney have joined forces to make a bundle deal. So it'll be cheaper to just take the bundle, and you get D Plus, or DP as I call it, Hulu, and Max. So bundled together, it does make for a better deal, and you just ignore DP because Hulu on occasion has some good stuff on it, and Max on occasion has some good stuff on it. Because DP has crap and more crap. Hulu has The Bear, which I haven't seen, but Shogun was pretty good. And Max, on occasion, has some good stuff. Game of Thrones was great until it pooped the bed. Euphoria, never watched. And some of the DC stuff is good. So, you get that, plus, a lot of the HBO stuff. So, there's something there. So there will be both ad-supported and ad-free plans. So the ad-free would be the more expensive one. But that is a cheaper offering and ad-supported. So, and it's the sort of thing they should have done from the get-go. This streaming stuff was foolish. The streaming wars are over, and Netflix won just by surviving it. And they pretty much had the plateaued amount of subscribers already. And with the expense added, people I'll just stick with Netflix. And there you go. As far as the days of, hey, you can get out of the expense of cable by jumping to streaming. Well, now streaming is even more expensive than that was. So, and there's no going back. So, figure it out, I guess. But here's what they're doing, especially since Disney lost, what was it, like $600 billion on the movies from last year with Indiana Jones and Marvels. Oh, my God. And so, boy, what are they going to do this year? I don't know. But just bleeding money all over the place, and Warner Brothers is no better. They had a bad year last year too, And things keep stumbling around. They get some wins every now and then, but then there's this video game where Justice League. I mean, Suicide Squad kills the Justice League. Just bad crap. Not the least of which, of course, how Harley Quinn kills Batman. And you know that really was the final straw for a lot of people. But that creepy scene with her and Poison Ivy, when Poison Ivy came back as a child and she was busting a move on the child. Yeah, no, none of that. So it's pretty crappy. But the interesting thing about it is that there was all this leftist business in the making of Suicide Squad, whereas the left wanted Hogwarts Legacy to be canceled because it makes money for J.K. Rowling. Well, Hogwarts Legacy was the big winner. So I think it tells you where your audience really is. It's not for the crap you saw in Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. And I mean, in this era, I mean, obviously it's in the title what's going to happen. At least that much of it. Really, to me, the Poison Ivy scene was way worse than that. But there's just no wiggle room for that in the current era after what wokeness has done to things. And you'd better learn that lesson quick. And you got two different video games here, and the supposed portion of the market that's against this, and the portion of the market that's against that. You figure that out, which one is the one you need to be paying attention to. Did a thing on this rumor about Ben Affleck joining the MCU. This one says basically just the Batman one is false. So, My Time to Shine Hello says, no, I didn't say that. Apparently someone fake said it, and apparently My Shine, you have to subscribe to My Time to Shine Hello to get the rumors now to make sure they're real. That kind of thing. But nevertheless, that just means he's not in the Deadpool Wolverine movie. As for the other stuff about him possibly being in talks to be Doctor Doom or Norman Osborn or something of that nature, might be possible. But that's the thing about rumors, it could all be nonsense. And maybe they did talk to him about something. It's understandable that it's like that he thought, oh yeah, the sight gag of him being as Daredevil in a Deadpool movie is something they probably would have considered. And maybe they did, and they passed on it and didn't do it. You know? Somewhere along those lines. But I don't know, maybe he will be Doctor Doom. Who knows? Meanwhile, speaking of Batman, finally this Caped Crusader animated. Well, I thought it was a movie, but it's going to be a series. So I don't know how I missed that, but I did. It's interesting. It's set in an earlier time, I believe, and he looks more akin to old Batman, you know, the big ears and everything. And of course, Bruce Timm's back, but it's with the input of J.J. Abrams and Matt Reeves. This is probably all that's left of J.J. Abrams' deal with Warner Brothers, since he didn't produce anything. The amount of money that he was expecting from them, and Zaslav just trashed that. You know, and I think that forget about the Black Superman movie and all that. So anyway, there you go. It will be in August on Amazon, and you'll get a new Batman series. It's supposed to be following somewhat. It won't be obviously not, since it's a different era and stuff like that, but hopefully will be on par with the excellence of the Batman the Animated Series. I'm dubious of that. It might be good. It's Batman after all. They don't screw it up so badly. It should be all right. I doubt that they can ever get back to the excellence of the 90s series. That's probably as good as it's going to ever get for Batman. But there you go. I don't know if this is supposed to be a new version of Harley. Maybe. I don't know who that is. Bruce Wayne's therapist or something. I guess they're going to race swap Commissioner Gordon in the 40s, I guess. That's probably Selena Kyle, and there's Bruce Wayne, I imagine. There's Catwoman, and that's an outfit that was kind of like her suit for a very long time. That's, you know, the purple dress and a cape and all that stuff. And whoever this is, it might be the original Clayface. I don't know. The one that was just an actor in makeup and stuff. Anyway, looks interesting and cool. Hopefully it's good. don't have much hopes of it being a masterpiece or anything like that. Don't get those anymore. But hopefully it'll be good, so I'll be checking that out. Finally, in the animated world, the third and final film in the Crisis on Infinite Earths is on its way. Should be out in July. And I haven't seen part 2 yet, so I'll have to check that out. Did see part 1. It was interesting, and there's elements and nods to the original story, but it's nowhere near on par to that. But nevertheless, it's an interesting thing. It's just too bad for their little animated universe they just created. Now they got to destroy it because DCU is upon them, and that's that. So, we'll be checking it out, and I'll do a review and all that. And that'll be that, and then we'll see what DCU releases as far as DC animated films, which is per the plan, provided unless Superman poops the bed with James Gunn, there should be animated features with David Cornswet and others doing the voices of the characters. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, there it is, Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 3 on the way. Boy, it doesn't look good for Supergirl. It certainly wasn't good for her in the original story, so we'll see. So, all right, you're all caught up for the week. See you in the next one.